In 1978, you decided to live in the United States.
Yes.
Why did you settle in Oakland, California?
In Oakland, California, there were a lot of friends of mine there from Nigeria. And so the club there, when I go to be doing something, jam with, playing, and even try to get some of them to play with me, I become a teacher again. Start teaching them Afrobeat and high life and music. And then to the extent that every club I go to, people know me and they like me. And I said to myself, maybe I should be in this area. In the Bay Area, when you're talking about music, in fact, I met Bill Graham. And Bill Graham used to manage Santana.
Yeah.
So some of my old music that I did in Nigeria that I recorded, even one of those songs, that Santana loved it. Santana told Bill Graham that he wanted to do it. We should call OJ so that he can do it with me.
Yeah.
And okay, so with that, everything was good. In fact, some of the clubs I played by that time, and what is the lady that played? Escovedo's family.
Yes.
They love Nigeria. They love my language. They love my lyrics. So they are all my friends. Coke, Sheila, even Sheila, they all used to come to the club I play, and they come to, because they know, because Yoruba music, the people there, Cubanos and all those, they can relate to the music. That's why I became popular in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what drew you back to Nigeria?
Well, see, I played all over America. I played the guy that booked me, Fast Lane Production. They booked me to, even when I did even New Orleans Jazz Festival twice, and many other festivals, and it was great. And so, the year the guy called me and he said that they want to do a festival in South America, in Colombia. He said, so will I go? I said, yes, I will go. So okay. That's how I was able to take my band. They flew us there. There's so many big name group that was there. There are almost about 10 to 12 bands from different countries.
Yeah.
Well, when we played there, before we played there, the video that I did in Nigeria here, that was a hit, Ada and the other one that was, so when I gave it to my producer and the booking agent, and he sent it to Colombia. So when the video get to Colombia, the TV station there, when they played, and that was it. They said, African music. When we got to play that gig in Colombia, the TV station there, they did the interview for me for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
They came to the hotel that I was staying because they loved that video. They were playing it more than 20 times a day.
Yeah.
So it became, even to the extent that they will see it in Brazil. So that festival, a lot of people that I see that are black there, they remind me of people in my country.
Yeah.
So, and even the dress and everything. So the hotel we were staying, the food they are making is almost like African food. So that night, it was 7 nights, the festival, every night. But starting from like 6:30, by 8 o'clock in the morning, there's still tons of people dancing. It will end up like 9 o'clock in the morning for 7 days. So with that, it was really nice. And I said to my wife, Latoya, I said, I think it's time for me to go home. Because I miss, there are things
you miss
like
Nigeria.
I miss all
that. You miss the culture.
Yes,
yeah.
In Nashville, Tennessee. So Nashville, Tennessee too, being a country music,
Yeah.
I say, well, I'm from African country, my native country in Ijebu-Jesha, reminds me of that. So I wrote a song, Ololufe, which is my lover. and I did it. When I recorded it, there was this guy that played what do you call it?
Steel guitar.
Steel guitar.
Yeah.
Oh man. And he was playing for one of the big, lady there. And when they came to my studio, because they always come to my studio and jam and play with us.
Yeah.
And when he came to my studio and I played that song, he said, please, I want to play solo on it.
Yeah.
And that gives me, I said, wow.
Yeah.
I say, when you say African country and they have Afro country and the country Western music, and that's how that started. And again, I then recorded that song, Colombia, Buffer. I recorded it there.
Yeah.
So that was why, when I did that, that was when I left. I came back home. I released them. It was a hit in Nigeria, Ghana, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're back in Nigeria. How do you make your living as a musician?
Well, I still have my recording studio to help people that believe in real music, that is live music, where you have to play, no sequencing, we have to play all the instruments, and and I learned recording studio in San Francisco, Bear West Studio, and again I went to Berkeley Film Institute for film. 16 mm, 35 mm.
Yeah.
I can shoot. I can, I even have my full code editing for the soundtrack of the film. So it's like, I'm very happy that I was able to travel and to be able to learn, and so I was able to be doing some production here to help people, some people that believe in live music, and was making good money, and again some gigs here and there. It wasn't as big as what I used to do in America, but I think there's still chance if people like live music, because now there are young kids here, they are doing hip hop, and the hip hop they are doing is not even recorded live. It's something with sequencing, and but I still.
But what do you think of that music, though? Whether it's recorded live or not, what do you think of it?
First of all, they already moved away from African music, especially Nigerian music. But now they are trying to do hip hop like American, but not all American do sequencing music. Because a lot of the hip hop they record. I see them on TV that the band are backing them, so which is good. But with that now, and the kids, they are not doing what is like their own music of their own country. But I know that it takes time, But some of them now they started coming back to what we were doing. Even though they will sing hip hop, but they need to use live musical instrument to do it, and then to at least introduce a little bit of native drums to it. Because if you watch Babama, he was Yusundo, you can see that. I even watch Salim Keita. There's a little bit of Africa in what they are doing that maybe has a little Western, but they are all mixed, and it's very unique.